Gatekeepers TV. As usual, it's your usual duo at Dennis Keton.
Edum Safi.
And we are here for the usual stuff. So Champions League return leg. So we saw how the first leg went, and the results are, as you can see on your screen. Most notably, Lewandowski scored a hat-trick as Barcelona won 5-1. Then again, we saw Haaland scoring a brace, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but above everything, you can see the results on your screen there. But straight to it, let's jump to tonight's matches. Today being on a Tuesday, so let's talk about the games. So we will be talking today. We want to classify them in terms of groups, the way they will be played. So we will start with Group C. So Group C, the first match will be played at 19:45 hours EAT time. So the first match will be Victoria Pilsen as they are going to be facing Inter Milan. Remember, Victoria Pilsen were defeated 5-1 by Barcelona. That's where we just mentioned Lewandowski scored a hat-trick, right?
Definitely.
So as they are going to meet Inter Milan, a team which also lost 2-1 to Bayern Munich, what do you think, Pogba?
Victoria, now that they will be at home against Inter. Inter lost to Bayern Munich, and as you can see from this group, the people we think, the clubs we think are with the clubs that are most likely to be leading that group, according to me, or according to somebody's prediction, definitely will be Bayern and Inter. So I think this will be a chance for Inter Milan to at least do something, bounce back, at least make sure they put their names on the list. So Inter is going to win this one, at least by, let me say, 3 goals.
3 goals, yeah?
2-0.
This one I'm not going even to debate a lot. I'm not even going to do anything much. I'm going to side with you. This is a game whereby I'm going to give Inter Milan to bounce back and to win. So I'm going to give it a 3-0 win. You giving them? How many?
Yes,
3-0. So we are up together on this, yeah? So 3-0.
Anytime we are together, we tend to...
So the next match,
Bayern Munich against Barcelona.
Bayern versus Barcelona. Guys, Bayern Munich. So this means that Lewandowski will be going back to Germany, back to his former team. So it's going to be a good match for us. So Pogba, Lewandowski is going back from where it all began.
Definitely.
So talk to us.
Just to remind you guys, in the Barcelona are the only team unbeaten so far in Spain right now, under manager Xavi. So in the Champions League, things are quite different.
Yeah, sure.
So they'll be at Allianz Arena. This is where miracles don't happen, but sometimes they do happen. So Bayern Munich against Barcelona, Lewandowski will be the man caught in the middle. And right now Barcelona are good. At least they are playing good football. They've done a couple of good signings, not just a couple, but very many good signings. So right now Barcelona, I think they are rejuvenated, and maybe for the first time we might see a draw of 2-2 from this match.
A draw of 2-2.
Definitely.
Not that 8-2 which we famously remember.
That is history.
That's history, yeah? So guys, Bayern Munich played very well in the game against Inter Milan. They were so pressing, though Inter also brought their A game in that game. But at the end of the day, it's all about results. Leroy Sané was super impressive. He contributed to the first goal and scored the second goal. So this is a game whereby I will have to say that Barcelona will have to be very wary about it. Not to mention that Barcelona were also very good. Ousmane Dembele played a very good role at the wing, providing some super assist to Mr. Lewandowski. Lewandowski, on the other end, he doesn't disappoint. You give him an opportunity, he strikes. Remember, as we speak, he's the current top scorer in the UEFA Champions League. I know it's only one game which has been played, but this guy is a prolific goal scorer. So as they're going to meet Bayern Munich, these are two teams which have good legacy, good histories in terms of the Champions League. So this is a game whereby I feel like Barcelona, they have always been baying for the blood of Bayern in terms of seeking for revenge. But the question is Allianz Arena the place for them to get their revenge?
Yes, it's a perfect place for revenge because it will hurt very badly.
Can be sweet, yeah? Revenge well served. Yeah? So if I look at this game, this is a game whereby I can assure you it's going to be a test of the defenders. So Bayern Munich defenders vis-a-vis Barcelona's defender. So whoever will be seated badly at the defense will have goals to concede. So this is a match whereby I'm going to give it to Bayern, but they will win through a narrow win. So I'm going to give it a 2-1 win. Still Lewandowski to be on the score sheet.
Nice.
So Group D today still. So in the Group D, we are going to face a Portuguese team, Cristiano Ronaldo's former team, Sporting CP. They are going to face Tottenham. Remember, Sporting CP played very well in the first leg as they were facing Frankfurt. Those guys scored all the goals in the second half, especially in fact the first 2 goals were scored within an interval of at least 2 or 3 minutes. So the game, I think the match ended 3-0 if I remember well. So tonight they are going to face a Tottenham and Richarlison, right? Antonio Conte. Richarlison, the striker, the guy who scored a brace in the game against Marseille.
Definitely.
Take us through.
Sporting CP played well. Tottenham, on the other hand, played well. They are very good defensively. They are very good going forward. This is a match where it's being played at Portugal, but I'm still with Tottenham because they the last match in the Champions League they kept a clean sheet and I think they beat Marseille 2-0. So Tottenham will still be winning this one, but not with a clean sheet. 2-1.
2-1, huh? So on that, I think I'm going to give it also a 2-0 for me. No, 2-0. This Sporting CP played well and they showed me they could score goals.
Definitely.
So let's give them a 3-2 because Tottenham will also be coming to score goals. So 3-2 in favor of Tottenham. Then I think from there, Richarlison also to be on the score sheet again. Harry Kane and Son and Kulusevski, let's see how you're going to do it. Højbjerg was impressive in the first match. This guy seems to be improving. So all the best to Antonio Conte's team. So next we move to still in Group D. So we have Marseille versus Frankfurt, yeah?
Yeah.
So both teams, they have something in common. They both lost.
Definitely. But Marseille, now that they will be at home, Marseille and Frankfurt, Marseille will be at home. So I'm expecting Marseille at least to show up and prove to us something. So according to me, between the two clubs, Marseille is a bit more organized than, I'm not saying Frankfurt are not organized, but Marseille are more of an organized, let me say, playing good football more than Frankfurt. So Marseille to win this game 2-1.
2-1. Give this to Marseille to win by 3-1. Frankfurt are poor. Because even in their league they are not performing as expected. So that means that this is a Champions League man, so you don't just play like that. But having said that, it's not an automatic win for Marseille because Frankfurt also, knowing that they're coming from a position of having lost a match, they will need also to up their game and to improve.
Definitely.
But regardless of that, my bet still remains on Marseille. 3-1 in that game.
Nice.
So in Group A, we are going to have only one match. The match against Rangers has been postponed until tomorrow. It will be played on Wednesday because of some issues which UEFA have explained. But now, because of that, in that Group A, we are going to have Liverpool going to meet Ajax.
Nice.
Something funny. Liverpool lost by how many goals?
4.
4 goals to
1.
On the other side, Ajax won by how many goals?
4.
4 goals. Talk to us.
Ajax will continue with the same spirit. Liverpool, I'm not a hater, but just to be frank, just to be honest, Liverpool, they're not very good even in the league. So in their own league, that is in England, they're not very good. I think they've still not found their form. Mo Salah is not yet clicked. I think they're very much missing Sadio Mane. The only player who is, let me say, impressive is only, let me say, Firmino. Although Luis Diaz is also improving, but Luis Diaz is the only player that is showing much confidence. Right now, Van Dijk is not Van Dijk. He's losing, giving away penalties very badly. So I am sorry. I'll go with the away team, Ajax. I think they might win this game 3-1.
Okay. Liverpool, they are poor in terms of defense. I think I'm missing Matip a lot. Joe Gomez is committing a lot of mistakes together with Van Dijk.
Konate is still injured.
So yeah, true. So I feel like Nani needs to be back. Matip needs to be back and to strengthen that team. Of course, the likes of Siniskas and they are still young players, not very experienced. But Liverpool needs to do a lot. A lot leaves. Their 4-1 loss to which team again? Their 4-1 loss actually left a lot
To Napoli.
to be desired. We never expected Napoli to pull such a surprise, but this is football. This is Champions League.
Somebody said they were lucky because Osimhen was out of the game in the second half.
In fact, you told me that Osimhen he missed a penalty, right?
Missed a penalty, couple of chances. He was just unlucky.
So this game was to end something to do with 6 or 7.
8.
Jesus Christ. So Klopp, you need to do something with your team. So I feel like Liverpool needs to bounce back. Ajax are a good team. They are gelled. They are scoring goals. They seem to be knowing whatever they are doing. So Ajax is a strong team. So I feel like Liverpool, having conceded 4 goals, and as they come to tonight's match, I feel like they will still be struggling, but they will pull at least their first win, though it will be a difficult task for me. They will be at Anfield, and I'm seeing them winning by 1-0. Ajax will be bringing the heat, but if Liverpool don't organize themselves well, they might get a draw, but 1-0 in favor of Liverpool.
Nice.
So then the last group will be Group B, whereby we will have FC Porto, the people who punished these guys. FC Porto, they are going to meet Club Brugge. Remember, Club Brugge won against Bayern Leverkusen, and Porto lost 2-1 to Atletico Madrid.
Definitely.
So talk to us.
Porto will be winning this match. They will be at home, and since they lost to Atletico, the anger will be poured on Club Brugge. So FC Porto 3-0.
3-0. Club Brugge played very well. Hence, I feel like they are going to be bringing a good game to Porto. So 2-2. It will be a draw for me. Then, of course, Bayern Leverkusen, they are hungry because they lost to Club Brugge at a game which they never thought they would lose. So they're going to face Diego Simeone's team that is currently playing well. So Pogba.
Any day, anytime, Atletico Madrid against Bayer Leverkusen. So I'll go with Atletico Madrid. Of course, Diego Simeone is just him. Just him. If you're a big club, okay, if you are playing good football, they play defensively, they counter-attack you, they win the game. So Atletico Madrid 2-0.
2-0. So Bayern Leverkusen at home, I'm seeing a 1-1 win, a 1-1 draw, and it will be a difficult game. But 1-1 for me, it is what it is, guys.
Definitely.
So in other news, guys, last week, match week 1, Chelsea lost 1-0, and out of that result, it led to Thomas Tuchel being sacked. So a lot has happened from last week. Thomas Tuchel was sacked, and Chelsea got a new coach called
Graham Potter.
Although
they were eyeing Zinedine Zidane, I told them it can't happen.
Those were ambitions. Chelsea were aspiring, but Graham Potter is one of the best coaches, guys. He will prove it to you guys.
One of the England coaches, right?
Yeah. So people will have to see what he has to offer. So again, on top of that, rest in peace to the Queen of England. She passed on. Queen Elizabeth the
second,
yeah. So currently England has a new king
Charles
III, right? Yeah. So as the English people are continuing to condole and to mourn, we are together in solidarity. Some of you might be wondering why we never brought to you the EPL analysis. Key reason is because the matches were postponed for 2 weeks, so we should be seeing each other in the next game week, maybe game week 9, which has been postponed. But guys, until then, Pogba, you can close the show.
Yeah, we're still here. We'll bring you Wednesday Champions League still goes on, so don't go away.
Subscribe, comment, like, share. Tunawapenda.